Hello everybody, welcome back to the studio. So, today we are going to continue the experiment. I was not all the weekend for those who follow in Palenque, Mexico, and before that I was in Israel, so I was not here for 5 days. So maybe some of you have listened to the track a few times and know it by heart. But anyway, to continue with the vote, and to make it together with all the ideas, we need to name each part of the track to be sure that we have the same vocabulary about it. So what I did, I cut the track in few parts and let's give it a name. So for example, we have now the first part, okay? And then we have the part that I would call now, because someone named it like this in the comments, so let's call it the bells part. And then we move to the next part that which is actually the one, with the melody coming up and going. But before that, there is what I call the atmospheric pad part. Okay, so that was the atmospheric. And then from the atmospheric, the melody is coming up, Okay, so this melody is coming up, and there is the same melody that is being played by something that is called, for those who know the synth, it's TB303. It's quite a famous name in electronic music. It was the first machine that was doing this wow, 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 wow. So as I did a sound with the same kind of filter, so let's call it the TB part. Okay, this one. Then, if you remember, after that part, I did an explosion, because now we will change the atmosphere of the track to go to the Goa part. And the same Goa part is divided in two versions. I mean, there is the cool one, okay, the cool Goa part, like smooth. And then there was the same melody, but with, for the end of the sequence with all the ones. So let's call it the Goa part, but the powerful part. Then we arrive to the final break that will not work now, but anyway, whatever is the version, whatever is the structure of the track, there will be the final break with the melody of the final lead going up, and we will make a build up, rolls and everything. Okay, so then we will build a better, build up. And then it will, like the final start, which I call the explosion of the track. Okay, when it explodes, whatever happens, maybe with or without the melody, but whatever happens after the final break is for me, explosion. So this part. Okay, and then we arrive almost in the end, but okay, now we have started. I don't like personally just to start and then nothing happened, we just go down. No, I have to add something on the top, and this is what I call the peak of the track. Or if it was a movie on the cinema, you would say the climax of the track. So it's with the maximum sound. This is the maximum point of this track, okay? So I speak about this one. And then we have the outro, which is the end of the track, basically the part that the DJ will mix with the track that will come after. So here we have this.
With the meager information that has been accumulated over a period of years, astronomers cannot draw too many definite...
Okay, so that was just to give a name to the part. So, because now the next vote will be about the structure of the track. As I said before, the skeleton, which part will be where. We don't have to begin with the same part. We can begin with the cool Goa part. We can begin with the last melody, but in a very, like the bells, actually, the bells are the same melody with a different sound, but only the first half of the melody. But I mean, we are quite free. So I will, again, make a vote now on my website with few different options, now that we have the same vocabulary about the track. And you will just vote about how you want the start to track, what will be the second part, when will be the Goa part. And then for each part, I will ask you also to vote for each part about the possibilities and the options that we have. For example, the Goa part, when I said the powerful one, I personally think this sequence like a pam, 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 pam. It's too simple to be powerful. We need to speed it up in the little bit old school way, like a, you know, something like this. I don't know, to make it alive, but more powerful anyway. And then the climax of the track. We have few options also. It can be a big atmospheric epic pad. It can be another acid sound in the bottom. But we will be, of course, there are rules to respect. Sometimes when all the frequencies are full of sounds, we cannot add so much. We are not so free. In my mind, sometimes I have 100 layers, but in the speaker, if I put more than 5, it's too much already. So anyway, this is from where we are now. I will give it a little hour and a half now. I will work on the sound, on the mix a little bit, and to give you time to vote, and then I will take it from there and build the track as you want. So see you soon.